Yes, in my last video, I mentioned topics to be considered under mathematics of finance. We mentioned amortization, down payment and installments, comparison between loan deals, compound interest, unpaid balances for credit card statements, and I think one or two more. You see, it's good we understand that these topics, mathematics of finance, they're also called consumer mathematics. When you are considering especially topics for A and P questions, we have a whole lot more than mathematics of finance. We have topics like word problems involving area and volume that concerns conversion of US customary units. There are scientific notations, word problems of different forms, trigonometry, geometry, and all of that. There are a host of topics. These topics are very important for students in the US, in fact, undergraduates across the globe. If you follow me closely, you can be sure every bit of the way I have videos that will guide you through. Yes, you can visit my channel and upgrade your mathematics. I'd like you to know that I help students with homework, I help students with quizzes, I do online tests with my students, I help students, those students who are working very seriously, their work, will not let them have time for their academics, they are working and they are schooling. I mean, the work schedule is so tight. I help, with mathematics. I can take care of the mathematics while you go do your work, okay? I mean, everything in simple short videos, okay, to make you, have good grades. You can be sure. You can call me directly. You can call me directly on +234-803-331-5856. You can call me on +234-708-972-2930. Call me at any time. Book an appointment. You can be sure your mathematics, is going to have a wonderful face. Give your mathematics a facelift. So back to our work. We are going to consider unpaid balance. So considering this question that says a couple plans to purchase a vacation home, it's a vacation home, purchase a vacation home, okay? A couple plans to purchase a vacation home. The bank requires a 10% down payment on the $300,000 vacation home. The couple will finance the rest of the cost with a fixed rate mortgage at 5.5% annual interest with monthly payments over 30 years. Part of the instruction says, do not round any intermediate computations. Round your final answer to the nearest cent. All A and P questions, it is good students take instructions. Take instructions very seriously. Now let's consider the instructions proper. The first question says, find the required down payment. Question B says, find the amount of the mortgage. Question C says, find the monthly payments. Okay, let's consider the solution. You have to remember your formula. Ability to remember the right formula is very important. It is key to use the right formula. It is important to always remember. So the formula for amortization and down payment, they are one and the same thing. So we have M is equal to P into R over 12, all of that divided by 1 minus into a bracket 1 plus R over 12 raised to power minus T. It is important we define these parameters. R is the annual interest rates. N is the number of times interest is compounded per year. Of course, T is the time in years. M is the monthly mortgage or installments. So to answer question A, required down payment is 10% of $300,000. That is 10 over 100%, of course, means divide by 100. So 10 over 100 times 300,000, that gives us 30,000 US dollars. So the required down payment is $30,000. Now for question B, amount of mortgage is the total cost of home minus down payment. If down payment is 30,000 and the total cost of home is 300,000, therefore the amount of mortgage is going to be 300,000 minus 30,000, that is $270,000. Then to question C, the monthly installments. Let's record the formula again. M is equals to P into R over 12, all of that divided by 1 minus 1 plus R over 12, all raised to power minus 12t. It is important we remember our principal. Our principal is actually the mortgage amount, okay? The amount used for the mortgage. We obtain that by subtracting the down payment from the cost of the home, okay? So P is $270,000. The rate is 5.5. Time, of course, is 30 years. So let's go ahead to find the monthly installment. So applying this formula carefully, we have M is equals to 270,000 into. Now, it is important to know that 5.5% means 5.5 divided by 100. So that's going to give you 0.055 over 12. All of that divided by 1 minus 1 plus 0.055 over 12. Now the bracket is to be raised to minus 12 times 30. Okay? You have to be careful at this point. You can see the degree of accuracy or the number of decimal places involved, because the question initially is demanded, do not round any intermediate computations. So I try to take it to a good degree of accuracy. As a matter of fact, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 decimal places. That's a great deal of accuracy. Okay, so, but it is important to say 0.055 divided by 12. Whatever you get multiplied by 270,000, that should give you 1,237.5, then divided by this. Back here at the denominator, you have to remember to do 0.055 divided by 12, then add 1 to that result, raise that result to minus 12 times 30. Whatever you get, which is going to be very small, subtract it from 1. It should give you 0.80722474765. So when you carry out this division, you have 1,533.0303. So at this point, we can afford to say Our monthly installment is $1,533.03. Remember, to the nearest cent. That's what the question says. Thank you very much. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, stay in touch. Let's give your mathematics a facelift. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Every other video promises to be rich, and richer. As you continue to join us, you can be sure your mathematics will look better. Better grades. Better grades.